everyone, Rowan here from the Rowan Plains Vlogs channel. I'm here at the Newport Workshops Open day. I've just come down to the Railway Museum after going to the workshops. They have a bunch of exhibits open for everyone. This happens every Labour Day weekend. So they had a bunch of old and new trains in there. Reserve ones, a bunch of special trains as well. Special runs, demonstrations, all of the above. So yeah, this was filmed on the Sunday. There's still the Monday session to go, but by the time I probably upload this, it'll be a bit late to say come on down if you wish. Yeah, it's a really fun day. See you all at the Newport Workshops, and there'll be a couple of clips here later. Enjoy. Here is P12. This train was in use until 2017. P12 and P15 recently went on a heritage trip with the Seymour Railway Heritage Centre. There's P15. And just up here we have a Y class. These trains are still in use today, shunting around Southern Cross. However, I don't think they have much longer Y161. Because once the locomotives go, so do the passenger cars, and then there's not much use for them, is there? It's just a sideboard. And up there's a car, but I don't think you'll be able to see anything. Just down there we have a comment set. The leading car on that set is 629M, the first of the Alstom life extension sets. These trains came with, these trains didn't have, well, the holes in the front of the train, holes in the front of the train covered over when they first entered service, and then eventually it's been retired. And here is an N-Class cab. This set is N465, the city of Ballarat, with 2 A's for some reason. Here's some of the controls. Quite tight to get here. The controls, horns. This is designated later. Number. This is the number 2 end of the train. More controls. Really tempted to push the horn. It's a beautiful sound, the N-Class horns. Here's the window. And here's their toilet. Now it's ZVL90. This one of the newer long haul designs. They're made for longer distances. Toilet's been locked here. Here's the seats. They're different to the regular velocity seats. It's different design. Padding's still quite rough on them. Here's the tray table. Nothing special. These ones don't have charging ports like the standard gauge ones that run to Albury. These ones also come with a sign that say whether the toilet's open or not. Now just having a look inside a trailer car and tape set. These cars were used on practically all of the passenger services. These cars don't go through each other. These cars are open carriages, unlike the swing doors, which are compartment carriages. Non-smoking car. Now inside car 700 BK. These were used by the Victorian Railways. They went somewhere, I don't know that much about them. Alright, so these ones weren't compartment carriages, these were open cars. Now we're in another carriage, I don't know what one it is, I haven't said it yet. Alright, that's right.
I love air conditioning.
Beautiful invention, isn't it?
Yes, yeah,
I'm pretty sure this is an S car, as I have the Victorian Railways livery on the outside and the compartment seats.
There's the Vinelander.
Oh, the Vinelander. Oh yeah, there's the Vinelander.
The Vinelander was suddenly cancelled.
The Vinelander.
last Sunday.
The government cancelled the Vinelander unexpectedly on Sunday. Alright, this is car 9BRS. This is a S car. As well as a buffet carriage.
Yo, I'm just relaxing.
Yes, enjoy that. Here's looking one of the compartments.
Why are you watching the current video?
No one's allowed in here.
No, people need to get past.
No, too bad.
Come on, let's go.
Co-parter.
Yeah, that was the Victorian Railways one we were just in.
It's actually pretty comfortable.
Yeah, they are comfortable.
Yeah, it is very comfortable.
This is the stuff they use on the snow train and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Some Nord train.
Which is edge.
I'll get one of the. I might get one of these in HO sometime. And this is the buffet section of the carriage. It's a pretty overpriced food.
Yes.
Now in car RS234, this is a club car. So these cars were used on trains like the Overland, and they would go to all places. They're like effectively a buffet car. It's like being in a train club, which sounds like fun. But they're effectively dining cars. They're a lot more fancier than that.
Share the videos with you.
Another club car. More carriages. And it's a bag of guards van.
Why'd you say it? He told me.
VL90 over there, that's one of the long haul ones. And it takes that. 82986. Here we have L1162. These trains ran on mostly on the Gippsland line, as that was the only line that was electrified. That was to Traralgon, later Warragul. Here we have a greaser car. These were former Harris carriages converted to greaser cars. They did something, I don't know. I don't know what they did. And a bunch of vans just down there. I think they're P vans. So the old classes mainly ran on the Gippsland line to Traralgon and Warragul, as that was the only long distance line that was electrified. They were later withdrawn in 1987 because they took down the electrification. Well, they kept it to Warragul, but they just didn't need the old classes anymore. And instead they used Commons trains to run a peak hour service to Warragul. Aside from other Gippsland traffic. These trains also completed freight runs in metropolitan Melbourne. Here's a few wooden long distance cars. This is a CE van. This will be where all the baggage and the guards would hang out. These trains were used on long distance services. And for a couple of carriages, they were used on the Overland for a couple of years. They did some horrible green livery. Here's a refurbished air car. These trains had air conditioning on them, which is why the windows here don't open. Yeah, these trains were refurbished and they had air conditioning in them. It's only a couple of e-cars to do, and they lasted a very long time. But they all were wiped out as part of New Deal with the rest. These trains were used on the Overland. Here's an example of one not set up for sleeping. So there'd just be the chair there, and this bunk here would fold up if they'd let me do it. Yep, never mind, it does. So yeah, it just folds up and becomes a regular part of the train. Here we have another sleeping car. Here we have an old sink. We'll have to try and fiddle around with 3 hands. And yeah, it doesn't dispense any more water. Another bunk bed. Vinelander. No, that's a sleeping car as well. Continuing along.
Private little bed.
Guys, the stainless galore here. Ah, the grande sleeping compartment. Here we have a regular air carriage. First class cars, photos. Air conditioner. These cars aren't air conditioned. And they were wiped out by New Deal in 1981.
We had one yesterday.
Old promo.
Hey, careful, Dave.
New Overland. When it was good. Here we have S306 in the Pacific National livery. Just up there we have a page 5, a shuttle locomotive in the Freight Australia livery. These were rebuilt from T-class locomotives because yeah, you can tell they have a similar design. Here's some old Y-class locomotives. I think that one ran for El Zorro because of the big white box on the side of the train there. That's probably where they stuffed in the El Zorro logo. You can see where Freight Australia was written. And just up there we have the Southern Aurora car. Here we have some K-class locomotives. We have K100, 163, 183 and 190. They're all here for a photo line-up shoot thing. It's like impossible to get a good shot of them. We have Y136 pulling a unrefurbished Comanche set. Leeds Paris 368. Here we have Y136 pulling 333M. M is on the tram path. We have N473 hauling a Z car. And stops there. And here comes the charter bus. Now I'm going to film some quick clips at the Newport Railway Museum. They've a swing door set here. Which is going to McLeod by the looks. Princess Bridge service. Now going inside a Natasha motor car. These were in service until 2014. This one still shows the old livery. It's got the old seat pattern. Over there's a Harris set. That's a refurbished one, and down there, down here we have a non-refurbished one. Oh, here's another thing about the Hitachi trains. They didn't have air conditioning, so the only way to get some air in here is through these impossible to open windows. Someone's turned on the lights. Here's just some old posters. This train must have run for Connex. My guess says this one was one of the sets withdrawn in 2002. Actually, probably later than that, because that one of the maps looks so much newer. B class. And there's L1150 down there. And now going into 903M. This is a refurbished Harris set. In the late 1980s, the Harris trains needed to be refurbished, so Comenge decided to come and refurbish them. They changed a lot of things like the windows. There's one of the there's a Vic rail front there. Changed the windows, changed the seat pattern, carpet, and it practically made a whole new train, as well as ripping out the asbestos found in the driving panel. And in here is an original Harris set. Of course, you can't go in it. There's just a look inside. Here's just a quick look inside the signal box they have there. They have a bunch of old loco number plates, side plates, a bunch of maps. The point setup was for Essendon. I've also got a couple of old plates from white trains, made by Comenge, made by this. Some old tickets too. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and goodbye for now.